Going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Back 4 Blood beta once more on the GT 1030, GTX 1052 gigs, and then the 1650 non-super. How are you guys doing? Yeah, so out of the blue I decided to go live. I had the card here with me. I wanted to play some more Back 4 Blood. I enjoyed it yesterday, but I was super tired, so now I can actually play the game comfortably, so let's go for it. How's it going? Long time no see, literally streamed yesterday. So guys, let's start with 720p on a GT 1030, so yeah, you're seeing it correctly, GT 1030, my slowest graphics card, and we're using medium to low settings at 720p, again, DX11, 100% resolution. So yeah, 720p, TAA, medium settings, low textures, let's go, shall we? Hey, the smiling man, Mamat, 1X, Redline Gaming, hey guys, how's it going? So I'm going directly to crossplay, doesn't matter which level, we're just playing a little bit of the game, since again, it's satisfying on the gunplay standpoint, and I'm a big fan of co-op shooters, so yo, pureless PvP. Alright. I'm inside a match already, good. Let's take control of this bot. Alright, I only have a machete. Machete? Yeah. I don't know how to say it in English. Próximo viernes es la beta. Sí, el viernes que viene, el jueves que viene está abierta para todos. Guys, if you want to play this beta, it will be open next week for everyone. Right now, if you have a code, you can play it. You can get codes online. But it's for people that were selected, or if you watch a live stream on Twitch for an hour. I'm not sure if that's still happening. But everybody can jump in next week on Thursday, so I wanted to check it out on a cheap graphics card, basically. So yeah, here we are. 80 FPS in a 1030 insta-buy. Yeah, I mean, although we weren't in a demanding place, that's coming right now. Game good, Santiago? Yeah, so far I'm enjoying the game. It's basically Left 4 Dead with better graphics and some other different things there. But it's basically a spiritual successor of Left 4 Dead, which is fine. I enjoy that game a lot. I still play Left 4 Dead 2 almost every week. I like playing those levels with people. So yeah, I usually like shooting in video games in general, so it's not difficult for me to like a game, really. Especially when it's a shooter. Hi, Kevin Samilian, my bad. How are you doing, man? What's up? I enjoy your content, keep it up. Well, thanks, Cypher. I appreciate that. How are you doing, man? Alright. Sure, stamina, because I run a lot in video games. And let's get actual guns now. Please. I need guns. Said every American ever. Nothing against Americans, of course. Para Santi, esto es en la 1030, ¿no? Sí, correcto. Arriba de mi cabeza se ve el nombre. So yeah guys, this is a GT 1030. ¿Qué onda? ¿No lo probaste ayer? Sí, pero con otras gráficas. Hoy es con gráficas más económicas. Todavía, imagínate. Yeah, I already tested this yesterday, guys. Links in the description. So today I'm doing a bunch of different graphics cards. Instead of doing my expensive ones, the 1050 Ti, the 1650 Super, I'm doing the 1030, the 1050 2 gigs, and the 1650 non-super, basically. So yeah. Yeah, from August 12th to 16th, it will be open to everyone, so don't worry guys. It's going to come eventually. No, Juan, corre como la 1050, así que la dejé de lado, la 950. Come on. Yeah, there's one person that hasn't connected yet, apparently. Waiting for players. So yeah, still waiting. A couple more minutes and we're good to go, I guess. And somebody's playing on PlayStation, according to this. Oh, she's connecting. Still not connected. Okay, there we go. Hey, Electabuzz. Doing well? Long time no see. Oh, a gun. Hell yeah, M4. I'll take that, thanks. Crossplay? Yeah, it has crossplay. Again, I'm playing against... You cannot see it due to my face. But there where my face was, there's a PlayStation logo. So definitely crossplay and cross-generation. So yeah, come on. I want to shoot zombie. Me want shoot zombie. This game any good? It's basically Left 4 Dead with better graphics, at least for me right now. I played like 3 hours in total. So yeah, that's a good thing for me. But it doesn't do anything spectacularly well. I mean, it's good. The gunplay feels satisfying. But I don't know why it's not starting yet. Come on. What the hell, man? I gotta wait 2 minutes. Maybe it wants us to have 4 players. Maybe that's why. I'm guessing. I'm doing fine. HJ Alamarson. Do you think it's well optimized? Yeah, considering that it's running at 1030 on medium settings at 720p, I think it should be fine. Do you think I should turn on the X12? It's off by default. Depends on your card. If you have something like a 1650 or superior, I'll go for the X11. Otherwise, go the X12. So if you have something, if you have something like a 1650, an RTX card, use the X12. And if you don't, well, use the X11. In general, I notice less CPU demands with the X12. But there's more stutter, so it's kinda difficult to tell. With the X11, a lot of places are CPU limited, which isn't the case on the X12, so I would save the X12 for the newer cards. Something like a 1650 again, 1650 Super, 2060, 3060, something like that. For that, use the X12. On the other ones, I'll stick with the X11. Because again, CPU requirements. Are you still using Ghost Spectre? Yes, and no problems as of yet. Haven't been disappointed yet. All the opposite, actually. It's been pretty good. Although, again guys, if you want to use Ghost Spectre, I don't know what the guy is doing behind the scenes, so I don't know if you're giving up your security. Let's leave it at that. So download at your own risk. You're going to test this game now? Okay, give it a shot, it's fun. Oh, okay, I died. I exploded and fell into the water. Okay. As you can see, it's a beta. Oh no! I'm in the middle of nowhere. Would you look at that? What a good start.
Come on!
I waited 3 minutes to load the level, and now I'm here. In the purgatory.
Help!
Yeah, literally, Holly. Help! Yeah, no. Let's leave. Let's look for another match. La serveta está bastante bien optimizada en la mayoría de los casos. Sí, tal cual. Yeah, guys. Considering it's a beta, I'm pretty impressed with the numbers. But yeah, as you can see, it's still beta. So yeah. Usually the most drops is when there's fire and a lot of enemies. Doesn't get different than that. Let's go crossing. And we create a run. Is Vega 6 better than GT 1030? A Vega 8 can compete with a 1030 on most games, but in general, a Vega 6, I never heard about that one. Is it a new one? I know there is a Vega 3, a Vega 8 and Vega 11, but is there a Vega 6? That's weird. Yeah, it's an early release, so yeah. ¿Cómo se obtiene la beta? La semana que viene está abierta para todos, si no tenés que preordenar el juego o conseguir una clave de la beta. Espera una semana. Va a haber más gente. Ryzen 3 4350G Pro. Okay, yeah, it should be fine with a Vega 6, although it should be slower than the 1030, depending on the game, of course. If it's more of an AMD AMD sponsor title, maybe. Yeah, in one of those, maybe the Vega 6 is faster, but the GT 1030 in general should be faster, yeah. Anyway, let's go quick play so I can find a match right away. So yeah, and we put it on, hang on veteran as well. Sure, why not? If it means I can find a match, let's go. What are the mouse and keyboard that you're using? I'm using an MX Keys keyboard. So yeah, it's like a laptop keyboard, but you can connect it to devices. And I'm using a G502 mouse, G502 Hero. So yeah, I have two G502s and one keyboard. Alright, here we are.
Well, what do you
Take over the bots, yes please. Okay, there we are.
Reloading!
And as you can see on medium settings with low textures of the GT 1030, we're over 50 pretty often, so... Considering again, it's a 1030, this is a beta, I don't know, I'm super impressed with the numbers. What I don't like is the stutter, that kinda happens on many GPUs.
Thanks. Got you, Mom.
I love that this guy was playing with bots. Yeah, when you find nobody, bots will take their place.
I've had
Let's
worse
take the
tick
pills,
bites. Need to fix
thanks.
this up.
I always manage to join
use
them
that.
when they are about to get into the safe room.
This.
How convenient.
You wanna patch yourself up, little brother?
So yeah, thanks for the information, no worries man. Oh yeah, give me that ammunition. But yeah, what I mostly like about this, apart from being Left 4 Dead with better graphics, is the movement is so much smoother
Want me
than
to
on
come
Left 4
back and
Dead.
hold your hands for
I mean,
ya?
look at this. I can... Yeah, it's super fast paced, I like that. You're fine? Good to know, man. Good to know. Always happy to know that you guys are fine. Okay, let's skip this. Ready for the next one. In the meantime, as you can see, 720p is fine. I think I'll try now Epic settings 720p because scientific purposes, guys. You know how it goes. Do you think the Steam Deck will be more powerful than the 1050 Ti 570? Probably on par, I would say. Maybe close to a 1050 Ti. But since it's AMD, it's probably better optimized for DX12 on Vulkan, so I'm looking forward to check that out if it's possible. But I would say similar to a 1050 Ti, in between. It should be in between a 1050 Ti and a 570. Those are my expectations. Of course, I can be wrong. Hi, Joseph. So I think I'll play, yeah, I'll play a little bit more on medium. This is a game I'll probably just play at 60 frames, even on a 1030. I mean, yeah. I'm going to play a little bit more on these settings, and then we're doing 900p. Hey, Vikas. Yeah, exactly. And this is one of the levels that I had the most performance issues at due to the amount of foliage, as you can see there. So yeah, good thing we're on the demanding level now. Shotgun ready, come on. Luca. But I love this, guys, look at this. Xbox and Luca is also on Xbox. So we're playing against people on Xbox, that's so cool. We're playing PC and console together. Everybody can select their hardware. Love that. This game is like Left 4 Dead. Yeah, it's from the same creators of Left 4 Dead. But I would say it's a fast-paced Left 4 Dead 2, maybe.
I'm out. Hey!
Sorry, you were in front of me. But I like that it's more fast-paced than Left 4 Dead 2. And it has more guns. ¿Con cuántos gigas de RAM está jugando? Está toda en la descripción. Guys, if you want to see any of the specs I'm using, all the links are in the description for all the specs.
Today's my lucky day. Which is good because it's been shitty week. Reloading!
The graphics looks pretty nice considering it's on low medium. Yeah, agreed.
I'll take it.
I get the
It look
pills.
bad, but it's not.
So yeah, this is the level I had so far the most performance problems at. Again, a lot of foliage. So yeah, kinda makes sense. Oh yeah, I'm screwed. Get away.
That means taking out George Washington Bridge. We cannot wait for those caught on the other side. Hope one out.
I've had worse wounds.
Patching myself up. Una 2060 te parece una buena opción para este 2021, sí, por ahora sí. Debería irlo más bien. Hey, Jim76UH. Long time no see. I was starting to miss you, man. How's life going?
Reloading.
Have you ever met the big zoom guy when playing this? Ah, big zombie guy. Yeah, I did. Was nothing special really. It felt more like a gimmick. Because there's a part with an ogre. You mean this guy? No, the big zombie guy that was like a called ogre. Yeah, that one wasn't so special. I mean, it was like moving across a corridor, shooting him, and he has a big health bar. But that was about it. That was pretty disappointing, really. Maybe he shows up later in the game, but yeah, no, wasn't super special.
Our settlement is gone. Infected, changed, mutated. I repeat, Evansburg is gone.
Good thing I had the revival kit, so now I'm the one that needs to be revived.
Not on my watch.
How many gigs of video memory then 30 has? 2 gigabytes.
Thank you, soldier.
So yeah, we are down there in the 2 gigabyte space, and you can still play the game as you can see. So pretty cool.
Cover me, reloading.
I mean, we're way over 30, so I mean, it's fine. I'm probably swapping to 900p next.
Coming through.
Yeah, let's do that. 900p. Apply the settings. Yeah, it's a GDDR5 version, so if you have the DDR4 version, well, good luck. We're doing low settings now, because it's a higher resolution. Alright. So, sorry teammates, this is 900p low.
Reloading!
Alright,
This way!
let's move. And, well, he seems to be stuck there. That's fine. We'll try and meet him after this, of course. So as you can see, if you go too low, apparently you can get 60s on 900p, but you miss quite a few effects, especially the shadows. Oh no, too many of them. Yeah, it's running well so far, yeah. And it's still not out, a couple months away still, so... Yeah, it looks like a bright future ahead of it, on the performance department. Then on the content department, I don't know. That remains to be seen. Oh no, we all died. That's not AI, those were players. I think the AI would have done better. So yeah, that's pretty mildly infuriating. Yeah, Luigi just left the game. He was lagging anyway, so we're better off without him. Te dio tirones con tu 1650 y 16 de RAM. Sí, da tirones el juego. Ponerlo en DirectX 11 y debería ser más manejable. A la 1650 ponerlo en DirectX 12, pero... Sí. So guys, somebody was talking about 1050 Ti and 1650 getting stutters. Yeah, they are, but I recommend DX11 in general. I mean, in this game, DX11 runs a tiny bit better. Stutters, it has big stutters, but on DX12 you have like stutters across the board. And every once in a while. when the game gets high CPU requirements, when there's a lot of zombies around, DX12 is kind of a must to avoid drops below 60 frames. So yeah, it's kind of a difficult situation here, because DX11, after you load the shaders, is fine. It's pretty smooth. But when you get to the CPU demanding places, it drops the GPU usage, so you don't get 60 frames. You're more limited on the CPU standpoint. But then on DX12, on the CPU demanding places, you're fine. But then on the across the board, you have stutter, like every few seconds, so not sure which one is better in that regard. Personally, I would stay on DX11, because most levels do not have those CPU limited moments. Oh, I don't have a toolkit. This looks so similar to Left 4 Dead. Well, that's kind of the point. It's implied in the name, I think. Yeah, don't put yourself in front of me, teammates. So yeah, 900p low appears to be good to go for 60 frames. At 720p, you needed medium for that to happen, so does DX11 support DLSS in this game? Yeah, it should. DLSS is not dependent on the API, so you need DX12 on games usually when you are doing ray tracing. Apologies. When you're doing ray tracing, usually you need either DX12 or Vulkan. DLSS shouldn't be API dependent. Hey, Sunil! How's it going, man? Long time no see. So yeah, if you're aiming for over 30, just fine. Over 30. Over 40, then 900p low, it's a good option, I would say. Of course, if you want a little bit more graphics, just do medium 720p, and it will be okay. Cave is the final boss. I hope so. Oh yeah, these guys are so insanely powerful. Oh, those are bots. 2 bots and 2 people against... Yeah, no. But the bot killed the boss, so... Never mind. You're good? I'm doing fine, thanks. Yeah, I needed some rest yesterday and now I feel a lot better, so... Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm fine now. What settings? You can see them at the right of my face. Exactly 900p low. Very quickly, let's swap to medium, because why not? Textures on low, of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay, yeah, medium is significantly more demanding. Although I think I did something wrong here. Hang on. 900p low. Oh, puts the resolution scale at 71. Okay, never mind. It was on 900p then. Okay, now this makes more sense. So yeah, as you can see, medium in comparison to low, it has way more of a demand on your hardware. I mean, look at this.
Let's do this.
On medium, we have 50 on low, and on medium we got 39. We lose 10 frames from low to medium, so low all the way for 900p. Yeah, definitely. Ultra settings, yeah, let's try that. Let's try medium first, and then we do ultra. Yeah, no, let's go ultra right away. I'm curious. It's probably going to be fine, but hey. 900p epic.
We've got company.
Okay, so on epic settings now. Low textures. Whoa!
Reloading. Need to reload.
And I'm getting 30 frames, so not bad. It's 900p after all. It's probably going to get worse as more zombies show up. Oh, there's 2 of them. What the hell? How am I supposed to kill both of them? Yeah, Left 4 Dead vibes. Yeah, it's from the people that made Left 4 Dead, so kinda makes sense. Console FPS? No, as far as I know, this game on the consoles runs at 60 frames. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I think even on the base consoles, it's aiming for 60. Yeah, not too bad. I was expecting below 30 on epic settings, so pretty impressed. Pretty impressed with the done 30 on this game.
It's all right.
900p epic. I only lowered the textures to low because, you know, VRAM constraints.
Oh, you want sugar?
I've got you, Walker.
Let's heal.
If you find any money down there, it's mine.
It's nice that it runs at 60 frames. Yeah, if you put it on 900p low or 720p medium, you're good to go.
Almost out.
So yeah, let me double check the settings just in case. Yeah, everything on epic, textures on low, resolution scale at 100. Never mind, that wasn't native 900p apparently. Or is it? I'm super confused with this options menu.
Cover me. Reloading. See this?
Whatever. So 900p epic, low textures. And as you can see, the RAM usage is going over 8 gigabytes. I think that's due to the VRAM
One last leap of
constraints.
faith.
But that's fine, the game's still running. That's what matters.
Hey, got what you need right here.
There we go. Whoa. Big guy. Moment of truth. This is the part that is going to be the most demanding on the CPU. So yeah, 900p epic, 30 frames. Well, mid-20s actually, now that there's more stuff going on. But still, expected a lot worse.
Reloading.
And this is a beta, so in a couple months the game is releasing. Let's go for high instead. Maybe that's more of a stable 30 frames. Okay, so now we're on high. Bad moment to change settings. Bad idea. Bad moment to change settings, guys.
Little help here.
So yeah, maybe if you want 30 frames, consider high settings on 900p on the 1030, which is crazy to say. So yeah, high settings, low textures, and you're good to go for 30 frames. If you want 60s again, low settings for 60s on 900p, 50 to 60, medium settings at 720p for 50 to 60 with better graphics. So I'll go back. And now we're going to try 1080p, the big boy. So the big boy 1080p coming. We're starting with 1080p medium, and then we go for low. So 1080p. All right. 1080p medium. Excellent. So medium but low textures. Again, VRAM is a problem. Parece que usa más de 8 GB. Okay. Yeah, some people are telling me that they have 8 GB of RAM and the game is not performing well. So yeah. Probably RAM over 8 GB is a good idea. Especially if you are VRAM limited. Let's try it out with the scope. Okay. Yeah, 1080p medium looks good. Let's get into a match, shall we? 720p low, 60 frames. No, 720p medium, 60 frames here. So it's a little bit faster than the 550 apparently. In this game at least. So yeah. Okay, where are we? Oh, nice gun. Let's take over Hoffman. So 1080p, medium settings. Come on, load the assets please. I want to shoot. There we go. Nice. I use it with a with a huge scope. I see no problem there with the submachine gun with a sniper scope. But that's okay. I think this is the same match I was playing before. So yeah, 1080p, medium settings, we're dropping below 30, especially when looking into the distance, so maybe low settings on 1080p. So as I was saying, if you have 8 GB of RAM, expect the game not to be optimal, at least not right now. Oh, I need wood. That sounded disgusting, actually. But I'll leave it to you guys. You guys are super creative with that.
Reloading.
I need wood.
No time for loitering.
Okay, nice. Hi, Kirashiv. This section of the map is like Left 4 Dead church part. Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, this is basically Left 4 Dead with better graphics. Which I'm okay with. Okay, so medium seems to be a little bit much. We're going to put the foliage... Let's keep that on medium. Post-processing and effects on low. Maybe post-processing on medium. Okay. So low textures and low effects. Oh man, I don't know how to write. Alright, that should do. This game needs more darker tone. It doesn't seem to need it, I think. I mean, it doesn't seem to be designed that way. This feels more like a comedy, actually. I think Left 4 Dead balances that better. Because it has some cheesy dialogue. I don't know, I think it's trying too hard to be funny. So as you can see guys, again, 1080p, medium everything except in textures and effects. So we stay over that 30 frames target. Yeah, 1 stamina, thanks. Alright. Let's see if we can stay over 30. Yeah, I want to remove this scope. Nothing against scopes on submachine guns, but I'm not comfortable with this scope. Let's leave it at that. Tech 9, hell yeah, I'm grabbing that. And the AA12 shotgun. Why does it have this scope? How do I remove that? Can I just remove this, please? Come on, please, let me remove it.
Mine now.
How do I remove the scope? Please, help. I don't want a scope on a shotgun, come on. Why does it have to be like this? Oh, I'll drop the gun. Whatever. I'm buying another one without a scope. Oh, come on, no! It still has the scope. I wasted my money there. Oh man. Why?
Last chance to take a leak.
Everybody ready?
It is Unreal Engine, right? Yeah. Classic Unreal Engine.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, it's dropping below 30.
Well, this'll save me a laundry trip this week.
So we're going to go for low.
Come on, move it. It's all up
Okay.
here.
Now into the 40s, great. So this is low.
You see that?
I mean, it's at 30. The fact that it runs on 1080p at acceptable frame rates, what else do you need?
That'll do.
There we go. I think I'll crank up those shadows though. I want to have some sort of shadow going on. Okay, that seems to be a good balance. So at least we have some sort of shadow going on, yeah.
You bloody shot me.
Shit! Sorry!
I think the pistols also have unnecessary scopes, yeah. I mean, it's kind of disgusting, actually. I mean, look at this. Why do I need a shotgun with such a with the magnifying scope here? I mean, if I had a rifle, okay. But the automatic shotgun with this scope, what the hell is wrong with the developers here?
Now this is
I mean, I'm not even going to use the scope. It's so unnecessary.
Need to reload.
Whoa. Nope. Who would play this? I play this because I like Left 4 Dead style games. Does it mean it's a good game? No. That remains to be seen. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's a fun game. Doesn't do anything new, but that's not a bad thing for me.
Ammo here.
I remember this place. One of my father's friends lived here. Back when he still had...
So yeah, as you can see guys, 1080p, low settings with medium shadows. It's over 30 frames. You're not getting 60s on 1080p, but you can do 900p.
Slow down there, Speedy.
If you want 60s, which is great. Or at 1030, I mean.
Reloading.
Alright. Gun reduced to atoms. Speak Spanish. Hola, hablo español, señor. This game will support mods. No, apparently this game does something that's super disappointing for me. This game won't have mods, won't have custom maps. So, I mean, Left 4 Dead 2 keeps being played because it has custom maps and custom content. And no, this game doesn't have that, and it will be online only, even if you're playing solo, which is ridiculous. But hey, I don't know. That's what keeps me. That's kind of dreadful in my opinion. They should have mod support and custom map support. I mean, Left 4 Dead 2 is still alive due to custom maps, in my opinion. And it doesn't have a campaign versus mode. The campaign versus like in Left 4 Dead 2, but I don't know. The fact that it's going to be online only even when you're playing alone, well, yeah, that's a big no for me.
Could come in handy. Watch out.
Ah, bueno, me alegro, Ronaldo. Me alegro.
What do you know?
Let me take care of
Está bueno cuando pasan esas
Watch your
cosas.
step. Bandages.
Okay.
Hey, watch yourself.
it. I'll take it.
So you played solo, net die, GG game. Yeah, no. The thing is though, I'm not super concerned about the life expectancy of this game,
First aid cabinet.
in a way that it's going to be on Game Pass on day one, so there's a lot of people that are going to play it anyways. So at least for the first months, there will be a lot of players because it's on Game Pass. But there are some things that worry me. The thing that there are not custom maps, well, that's a big drawback for me. I love playing custom maps in Left 4 Dead 2. But that's a personal thing.
Don't think I'll eat for a week.
Also,
after
that it doesn't have that you have to always be online is also a big drawback. So yeah, there are things that I like and things that I don't like. I'll stay with my red dot sight, thanks. Yeah, my team doesn't want to come apparently. Come on.
That does not look safe.
Yeah, it isn't.
Need to keep a pace.
They should have added more destructible environment. In a game like this, I don't think that's super important, honestly. I mean, why bother putting that in if it's not going to be... I mean, this is like all flat
Might hurt.
Well,
maps.
this doesn't look good.
Why do you need destruction in a game like this?
Greatly appreciated.
That would be, I don't know, unnecessary in my opinion. Unless the game is all about, I don't know, if I could destroy this wall, you kinda destroy the level design if you don't think with destructible environments in mind. But yeah, in a game like this, I think destructible environments will be, I don't know, unnecessary. If you mean, well, I want to destroy this wooden thing, well, yeah, in that case, I agree with you.
Friendly fire.
But I don't think it's absolutely necessary. But then on the other hand, being able to play solo offline, it's a big thing for me.
What the hell, Holly?
Because the game eventually the servers are going to die, and well, in that case you're kinda screwed if they shut down the servers. That's what bothers me. On forums, a developer noticed for using lazy default assets for attachment box. Oh yeah. What a shame. But again, it's a box. Who cares? As long as it's a fun game, it's alright. The issue would be if that box is infringing copyright. If that's the case, then yeah, I mean, that's a bad thing. But developers reuse assets all the time, so that's no surprise for me. How are you, brother? I'm doing fine. What about you, Manan Ali? Okay, and there's a lot of zombies and a lot of blood. Okay, I had enough of that 1030. As you can see, 1080p low with medium shadows is over 30 frames, 720p medium is 60 frames, 50 to 60, and then 900p low is 50 to 60 as well, so you can most definitely play this game with a 1030, which is great. Good stuff. So now what we're doing is putting the game on medium on 1080p, and I'm going to swap to the 1052 gigabytes. So let's quit out of the game. Bye bye game. See you later, computer. And we do the 1052 gigs, shall we? Hi, how are you doing, guys? So we're back into my room. Let's remove the 1030. And guys, if you want to see the 750 Ti, link in the description. I tried it yesterday and it was playable. It was very similar to what I'm showing you right now on the 1030. So yeah, 1052 gigs, let's try it. Where's the HDMI? Alright, it's in. Going to drink some water. They should have added something to show next-gen capabilities. Well, not all games are made with that in mind. I mean, usually if you make a game, the first thing that you should keep in mind is fun, in my opinion. So it doesn't always have to be all AAA graphics, ray tracing, look at that. Yeah, no. There are some games that can do that, but I don't think that it's necessary for this game. It would be nice, but that's like an extra. I mean, look at this. This game doesn't do that, and we can run it at 60 frames on a 1030 pretty easily. What's different with DX11 and 12? Well, in this game, DX11 is a great plus for cards older than a 1650, for example, because they have very little VRAM. DX12 uses more VRAM, but it uses less CPU as well. So in certain parts of the game that you're going to be CPU bound, DX12 will be better. And here's Max chilling in the back, looking at me like, what do you want? What do you want from me? What is that noise? Yeah, Max because Max Payne, you know how it goes. So hang on, I'm going to get the mate ready, not ready. So hang on, going to get my mate good to go so I can drink it. You know, I need to stay focused. If you want to see what yerba mate I drink, link in the description. You can find the Amazon link for the yerba mate. Delicious. Can Max run this game? I don't think so. He needs to be able to grab the mouse first. Claro, Madraco, sabelo. Alright, so 1050 now. Let's launch MSI Afterburner. Good. And where's the game? There you are. Hey Max, yeah, he says, hey guys, I love you all. Please keep watching. You have a Vision Frise called Max. Nice. Yeah, I put Max in his name because Max Payne. I know, I'm very creative. Did Max ever damage your PC stuff? No, never. That's why I keep my computers over desks, so cats, dogs cannot pee onto them. So yeah, never. He once, tried to sleep with his face over a graphics card like that. And you know, dogs have a lot of hair, so I was kind of concerned about static discharge, but no, nothing happened, luckily. Okay. Yeah, he's cute, yeah. Yeah, we love him. We love Max. So guys, we start with 1080p, as you can see, 1050, 2 gigabytes only. So we have to select low textures. I know, kind of a bummer, but if we can play the game, I'm happy. So at this point, 2 gigs of VRAM is the absolute minimum. So 1080p, medium settings, low textures, DX11, Fidelity FX, which is the sharpening, not super resolution, only sharpening. Let's try and shoot some stuff and we jump into the game. I always wanted a dog like it. Well, thanks. Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to be able to have pets. A lot of people cannot afford to do so. They have a lot of needs. Okay, neat. Smooth so far. Smooth sailing. Oh yeah. Love the M16 and the M4. Red dot sight. Yeah, reflex sight. I like this sight. Okay. Good. Let's do quick play, veteran and survivor. And in the meantime, I'll shoot.
Is sticking together really that hard?
What's the download size? It's below 20 gigabytes. I think it's 17 gigabytes or something like that. I forgot, really. Sorry. Cannot really say. Max is the real owner of the channel. Yeah, I'm just the employee. Hell yeah. He's telling me to do quicker, to do my job better, and I cannot, so yeah. Oh, this is 1080p medium though.
Come on, man. Need to reload.
Alright, there we go. Okay, so
It's your lucky day, HR.
I want to join as a bot. There we go.
That feels all kinds of wrong.
I hate that the C key is for the gestures. Let me crouch.
Hey, wonder what's over there.
I want to crouch with C, not to control.
Shoot it between the eyes.
Shoot it between the eyes. Good way to do it. Oh, matchmaking failed. What do you mean you couldn't find a server? I'm playing in a server. Real men use AK-47? Yeah, true. But I'm not a real man. I'm American. I'm South American actually. It doesn't. So that doesn't make sense. We don't have guns here.
Hey, what did I ever do to you?
Sincere apologies.
Sincere apologies. Okay, I cannot destroy the glass. Unplayable. 1 out of 10. Cannot destroy glass. There we go. Gone. Reduced to atoms. Do you crouch with C? Yeah, I know, I'm a monster, but I try. I try my best.
Delicately done.
Yeah, I crouch with C. Sorry. I know, I failed as a PC gamer.
One more to go.
Yeah, I should go help my teammates. Whoa, what the hell was that? I'm confused.
Cover me, reloading.
I kinda glided downstairs.
Shoot the head.
Come on. How many shots do you need?
Bombs away.
That was kinda odd. At least make the glass breakable, yeah. I mean, I'm asking for the minimum of the minimum. You know, having destructible environments is fine, but glass not shattering? That's a no for me, dog. That's a no for me. Yeah, that's kinda disappointing. Buddy, maybe some of the glass is destroyable, I don't know. So as you can see on the 1050, it's having a good time. Going over 60, like that. Alright. Let's grab the ammunition. Oh, I should leave. It's about to explode. And I'm here chilling. The finale here is absolutely brutal, living with actual people. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm playing with people and bots, actually. Two people and one bot. Yeah, no. I'll die. Dead.
After everything we've been through, you do this to me?
There we go. At least I didn't die by the explosion. I died because I'm stupid. Alright. Or mate, yes. What about RX 5500 4GB? Should be fine. Should be high settings, 60 frames, easy. Alright, so 1080p is fine, as you can see. 1080p medium. Let's go. But I'm going to do a super quick stress test in that regard. Oh, Desert Eagle. I didn't see this one. So the quick test is that you grab a Molotov cocktail, you throw it, you grab another one, and you throw it, and then see the fire close by. And as you can see, that destroys the frame rate. But after the fire dissipates, you're good to go. ¿Cómo le iría a una 1063 GB? Y mira, debe irlo más bien. 1 second, guys. The dog wants to go bark outside. Alright, so Max is now out and about, barking at other dogs. So he's doing his job. So as you can see, 1080p medium settings is basically 60 frames. So let's go for epic settings, just because we can. So epic settings, 1080p. And this is going to matter, especially in places with a lot of enemies. In this part, shouldn't change that much really. But personally, guys, medium settings doesn't look bad at all. This still looks pretty similar, in my opinion. You have better shadow draw distance, more foliage, all that good stuff. I'm going to do campaign, crossing, and there we go. Which type of games you like? Full-on RPG with too many mechanics like Witcher, Zelda games, or games like Uncharted with limited mechanics but emphasis on fun? The latter, yeah. Uncharted, it's funny that you say that because Uncharted, it's the only franchise that I finished all the games on the hardest difficulty and I have all the trophies. So yeah, Uncharted, yeah, more like Uncharted. RPG, I like when it's more of a limited scope. That's why I couldn't get into Breath of the Wild until the end. I got bored because there was too much freedom, basically. That's my issue with RPGs, when they give you too much freedom. Witcher, for example, I like it more because it's more of a restricted RPG. It's not like you can, I don't know, climb up a mountain and then jump off. And I mean, it's more directed. Breath of the Wild is more like, well, do whatever you want, but oh, there's also missions here that you can do. It's more like that. I prefer usually RPGs, but they are focused on the story. Sí, tal cual, Diego. What to buy first? I have a GT 1030 AMD quad-core 960TM processor. Probably the processor, yeah. The processor will be the first. That'll mean that you have to change the motherboard, you gotta get RAM. So yeah, I'll do the CPU first. Yeah, without a doubt. Because games like this, you'll be able to run them with a better CPU, but if you have a better graphics card with that CPU, it won't be a good time. So yeah. Here it's 12 AM. Well, sorry about that. It's 3 PM here, so it was a good time to do a live stream. And I wanted to play this game in a more chill way. Yesterday I was super just trying to get it done quickly. So now I can actually enjoy the game. I'm not tired today.
Almost.
Extended
All
mag.
we have to do is get across the river.
And the Molotov, sure. So we're now on epic settings,
Anyone watch the
1080p.
weather
Remember
today?
guys,
Wondering if I should drink
usually it drops frames in the foliage heavy areas and when there's a lot of enemies close to you. As you can see there, it drops into the 50s. But it's going to drop into the low 30s later.
Let's say we get a sweet little
Probably.
across that river.
As you can see there, it drops into the 40s.
Reloading.
But I mean, it's fine, it's still playable, but do medium settings, do yourself a favor and play it at 60 frames per second. There's a huge difference there on the playability of the game.
Rover 2, Team
But
en
still
route to
pretty
blow
good.
George Washington Bridge. We cannot delay. Do you copy?
And as you can see, it runs pretty
Wow,
similar
no
to the
pressure
1050 Ti, but the 1050 Ti is like 10% faster and you can use ultra textures, so yeah. Open beta next week.
Stay alert.
This is early access open beta, basically. Which I got because I registered. They don't know I'm a YouTuber, I just registered and got a copy and got randomly selected. I usually register for every beta on every game. So sometimes I get lucky and I get access, and if I don't get access I request it from the publisher. Just like that. That's how I get to do these live streams. Do you think the performance will be better when the game launches? Probably going to be the same. Maybe the stutters are a little bit less, but I'm guessing that it's going to be probably the same. In a couple months it should improve, but I'm not expecting a huge difference. It's probably going to be a little bit better, but that's about it. I'm not expecting huge changes in a couple months. Whoa, hello there. I really hope they improve the AI. Oh, yeah, I'm not super paying attention to the AI. So yeah, hopefully they improve it as time goes on. But I don't think they will, personally. I don't think that they will improve the AI on a game focused on multiplayer, on co-op. So yeah. How many more days do you think the 1050 Ti will be relevant? I don't know. It should still be relevant for a while. Especially now that graphics cards are super expensive.
Let's get you back on your feet.
There. You okay there, Mom?
I'm out.
Appreciate it.
Okay, out of ammo. Wonderful. Oh, and there's a big guy coming.
Watch out. Rick.
Fuck off.
Oh, a boomer! It's like the Left 4 Dead 2 boomer. Yeah, there we go. Mixed with the one that spits acid.
Shit.
There we go. Explode! Come on. Boom! There we go. Hurry across the bridge. Gotcha. Oh, hello there. i5 7600K, GT 1030. What graphics can I play Dead by Daylight? I don't know. Dead by Daylight, I played it on release and then never touched it again. People told me that it runs worse now, so I couldn't tell really. I need to retest that one. I guess they won't focus on AI much. Yeah, if they plan to be online only, even on single player, yeah, probably AI won't be a big priority for them. Which kind of sucks, but hey, what can you do? I need guns. Oh yeah, the backdoor. I've used this gun a lot on Modern Warfare 2. The good old days. Although I have way more ammo for the shotgun, so I'm sticking to the shotgun. And as you can see here, when effects show up, you drop into the 30s on epic settings, so yeah, not a big issue at all. We're fine. Very good, fam. So let's now do 900p. Okay, we're good. 900p epic. And my teammates are dying while I show you this, guys.
Don't worry. I'd never leave a friend. Not yet.
So epic settings, 900p. Instead of dropping into the 30s, we drop into the 40s, which is okay. Lowering stuff to high should do the job just fine.
I'm done for.
Oh.
Reloading.
I've got you.
Yeah, the bots are pretty useless so far. Un i7 de séptima generación sigue siendo un buen procesador. Sí, es básicamente como el i3 que tengo ahora mismo. Fíjate en la descripción. 4 núcleos, 8 hilos. Rinde bien. Any option to abandon your team? Yeah, let's do it. F my team. It was just one guy and bots. Alright. So as you could see there, 900p epic is okay. You still drop frames though, into the 40s. So I'll probably use high on this one. So yeah. Let's do the stress test. We grab a Molotov. A couple Molotovs. Okay. Not bad. Into the 40s in the bad part. So, yeah, let's lower it to high. Instead of 67, we get 82. Yeah, without a doubt, use high settings, guys. High settings, low textures. There we go. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's jump into another mission. I'm going to start by the part that I was before. So campaign, new run, and we're doing the part of the train, yeah. No, we're doing this one, bad seeds. It reminds me of myself. Funny how gaming laptop won't let me go below 1080p on Back 4 Blood. Yeah, I mean, I had the same issue yesterday. What it allowed me to do was lowering the resolution scale, because if you have a lot of resolutions in a list, the game won't show them all. So you need to edit the config file to get those resolutions going. So yeah. That was the issue I ran into personally. So yeah, let's see if people can find my match. And if they can't, well, we're doing quick play once more. We're going to find a match of... hang on. I can start from the beginning and that's it, right? Yeah, let's do... Yeah, but I'm so fed up with this level. Oh, man. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Quick play. I'm not going to find any matches if I keep doing this. Left 4 Dead 2 way better. Well, it's a 12-year-old game, so if Left 4 Dead 2 is better, go play Left 4 Dead 2. That's what I'm going to do. I still play Left 4 Dead 2 no matter what, so... But this is more fast-paced. I prefer the gunplay on this one, personally.
Hope one out.
Do you play any racing games regularly? Regularly, no. In general, I don't. But I really love the Forza Horizon franchise. So the not serious Forza games.
I know.
The fun ones. The ones that are not like Gran Turismo.
I'll take this.
I mean, I've been playing those, I like them. But I'd rather play
To improve your cardio.
the arcadey
Or just
ones.
Run faster.
But not so arcadey like Need for Speed. Something in between. Okay, nice. Just in time to get into the safe room.
Damn, you made it.
They should name it Back for Blood. Back for Blood. Back for Sales. I mean, they need to put a 4 in the title so you understand. This is similar to Left 4 Dead. It's in the name, guys. Come on. Arcade sims. Yeah, something in between. Not super arcadey, but at the same time not a simulator. So I like the in-between. Forza Horizon is more arcadey, but it's also kind of an in-between, I would say. Are you going to try Battlefield 2042 when it launches? Yeah, definitely. That's a great game that I want. A great game. I never played it. It looks like a great game. Looks like a lot of fun, yeah. Why everyone hating on this? I don't know. I guess it's fun to hate on things.
Can't promise it'll be easy, but I got
So
your
yeah,
back.
I don't know. Everyone is going to be able to play it next week, so yeah. Hi, I just wanted to ask, do you already tried a higher FOV? Let me try. I think I'm on 90 degrees. Yeah, I'm on 90. Let's put it on 100. 120 is too much in this game. At least for me. It's a little much. So yeah. Anyway. So if a 1050 can run this, 1050 Ti would be better, right? Yeah, it's in the description. I already tried it. The 1050 Ti. You can, it's like this, 10% faster, and you can use epic textures. So yeah, if you have the choice, go medium to high settings on the 1050 Ti, and you're good to go. Runs pretty similar to this. More stamina, thanks. Alright, let's go. Yeah, 100 FOV, I'm a little bit more comfortable, yeah. The thing that bothers me about the FOV slider is that the size of the guns stays the same.
Just get what you need and get out.
So yeah, that kind of bothers me. That the gun models are a little bit big, a little bit too big. Oh man, super smooth. I love playing at 60 frames.
Take care of this. Just give me a
Yeah, I'm not good with the rifle, and I'm on fire. Oh no.
I am so sorry.
Oh, there's a Barrett. I'll need this. 50 cal. Does the game support proper ultra-wide resolution? That's a good question. I do not know. It probably does because it's an Unreal Engine 4 game, but you never know for sure.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I should try that, but I don't have the 21:9 monitor hooked in at the moment. Whoa, that was a close one. Yeah, let's go into the tunnel, guys, like they did on the trailer. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. This enemy is super lame. I mean, nothing against Ogre, but this is such a lame character. In a way that he comes here, they want us to get into the tunnel and flee from him, and he destroys everything in its path. But then he shows up in the end, but they don't allow us to kill him in the beginning. So yeah, it's a scripted sequence, pretty lame personally. I think this is the lamest part of the game, with that big enemy, so unnecessary. I really didn't like that enemy. I don't know, I was super disappointed about the Ogre enemy. Maybe comebacks later, but at least in this level it's pretty lame. I mean, in the trailer they were going, oh, the Ogre is chasing you, breaking everything in his path, and everybody just shoots him at the start and tries to kill him. Nobody does that. Yeah, it's such a lame character. It's just there to show up, appear menacing, and then just go away and show up later, like if it was a surprise. I don't know. I mean, the first time it might be interesting, but then when you replay the same levels over and over, it gets pretty lame quickly.
Hey, what did I ever do to you?
But the game is really fun. Yeah, the game is fun. I'm not saying it's not. Just some things are pretty lame, like that enemy.
almost out.
But yeah, I'm not saying it's not fun. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. Some people are saying, oh, it doesn't do anything new in comparison to Left 4 Dead, and yeah, you're right. It's basically Left 4 Dead with better gunplay, and better graphics. And for me, it's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I like that.
Maybe not even then.
Doesn't matter right now.
That's what I wanted, actually. Left 4 Dead with better graphics and better gunplay. The gunplay is so much smoother. It's kind of ridiculous how smoother the gameplay is. But it makes sense. I mean, Left 4 Dead 2 is a game from 2 years ago. I still play it, but the gunplay on this is a lot better, in my opinion. It's like an unskippable cutscene, but playable. Yeah, maybe. Is there friendly fire? Yes, there is. But I think in the lowest difficulty there's none, so... I think starting from the medium difficulty setting, there is like 25% friendly fire or something like that, but it's tweakable, you can tweak it.
Cool.
Okay, give me those ammo bags. 50 cal ready to kill the Ogre.
I'll take it.
I love that I'm wasting 50 cal bullets
Ready? Let's kick ass.
in normal enemies.
You okay? Reloading.
Yeah, but as you guys can see, T-posing, 900p is fine
Bring to me right now.
on high settings, low textures, so...
Thanks, Mom.
Is it always me?
And there is the lame enemy now destroying pillars.
Loading here.
Oh, what a surprise, he's back!
Be right with you.
Whoa. Yeah, I should use my 50 cal here.
Takes so long to die.
Okay, he's dead. Yeah, what a waste. It could have been more interesting. Can I play with you? Yeah, you should be able to. Once I go back to the
Just a little bit
to
further.
my lobby, should be fine. No worries. Just add me on Steam if you want to play with me. But the thing is, I tend to exit the game before it finishes because you know,
Not far.
live testing and all that.
Passable
So
route over Washington Bridge.
yeah, that's kind of the issue. Okay, I'll keep this. 50 cal was a little bit too powerful for me.
Fuck this shit.
Okay, too many of them. Okay, I'll go back.
Reloading.
Maybe there is some healing coming this way. Ah, stock. Who cares? Oh my god, who cares? A stock. Probably fire won't be an issue if people could aim. Yeah, that's an issue for me when I'm playing Left 4 Dead with randoms.
Fuck you.
Yeah, true. Still fun to have friendly fire. I don't know.
You stink.
I love killing people. Well, as you can see there, friendly fire.
No
It
sweat.
does exist. Why do this thing take so long to die? Said the NPC as the rogue kills came in 10 seconds. True. Oh my. Okay. So I was going to do 720p, but I think it will be a waste of time. I mean, 900p high is already okay. So I'm going to quickly show you 720, but not inside the match. So yeah, let's put it on epic. We crank it all the way up. But the textures will be on low, because you know, 2 gigs of VRAM. Not particularly nice. So yeah, as you can see, 720p epic. So 720p epic settings. Bada boom, bada bam. Oh, somebody joined me. Skip Daddy 911. What a good name. Perfect for flight simulator. So as I was saying, I'm not doing 720p on a part of the map, any special part, because 900p high was already 60 frames. So yeah, I'm looking at fire. Let's turn ourselves on fire. Yeah, still 60 frames at 720p epic. So you joined me, Mike Silver. I'm sorry, man, but I'm going to have to swap GPUs. So we're going to do another match in a few. So you can join me back once I swap to the 1650. Man, I love the guns in this game. Anyway, let's close the game, and we're going to swap for the 1650 1650 Super. No, not the 1650 Super. The 1650 non-Super. So, 1 second, guys, and I'm going to fix my camera exposure. It's a little bit too dark in here. There we go. Now you can see me. And here's the 1650. This has a 6-pin connector, but in general 1650s do not have one. This is the only one I could find on stock when I bought it, so consider it doesn't have a 6-pin connector, okay? It will run the same. Alright, there it goes. Wish me luck. Is the beta out? No, only this is the closed beta actually. They call it open beta, but it's a closed beta. You need a code to get in at the moment. But next week we're going to have the open beta, the actual open beta. And on that one everyone can play, so is 1650 with GDDR6? Yes, exactly. Everything is in the description, guys. GT1030 in 720p. Yeah, it did pretty well at 720. You can do low settings 60 frames with a 1030 at 720p, so good stuff. Runs well. How are you in Argentina? No, I'm in Uruguay, which is a neighboring country. So, yeah. Okay, some of you added me. Let's add you back. Yeah, sure, why not? If you guys are listening to me, make sure to join me so we can fill the squad and do whatever campaign that we want without quitting the game. That would be nice. It will make my live stream easier to deal with. So now we're on the 1650 non-super GDDR6 version. So yeah. Anyway, joining into the game. Since this is a 4GB card, we should be fine with epic textures, so we're doing that. 1080p epic first, and then we're lowering the settings. What is your name? I will join. Sure. I'm Santiago. Hang on, I gotta sign in. Look up Santiago on Steam. Yeah. And I forgot to open the FPS counter. 1 second, guys. Come on. Alright. 1 sec. I'm going to enable the underbolt so I get lower temps. But the temps. But the performance will be the same, so no worries. Okay. We're at 720 now. Let's go full 1080. Whoa. With epic settings. And I saw you there. So don't worry, I'll add you. 1 sec. There we go. Gotcha feed. Your name reminds me of Devil May Cry 5. And on this one, I'm going to do DX11. Despite what I said in the beginning, the DX12 and blah 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 blah. I'm going to do DX11. Just for the sake of consistency on this one. But remember, DX12 will be a little bit slower, stutter a little bit more often, but on CPU bound scenarios, that there are a couple, you're going to have a better experience. So your GPU will be at 100% basically all the time. But the frame times are more inconsistent in general, so I'd rather keep DX11, at least in the beta. We'll see later, but as of right now, DX11. Having to undervolt in the winter? No, it's just, I don't know why. Yeah, you're right. I don't know, I like to keep in those temps high. Those temps high. Those temps low. I wish I could keep them high. Seriously. Now in winter, we're good. I have a very... Yeah, this is pretty warm, so I'm going to keep it. So guys, if you want to join me, I'm here. Where we skip Daddy 911 here. And now I'm on fire, as you can probably notice. So yeah, please, if you're going to join, do it right now. Oh, I'm invisible, never mind. Online, there we go. So if you want to join me, there I am. What games will be? What do you mean? We're going to play on normal. Yeah, we're not going to go on nightmare or anything like that. So yeah, we're going to create a run. And we're going to start on the train. I don't want to do the tunnel of blood again. Yeah, no. Screw that. Oh, hang on. How do I add you? Just look up Santiago on Steam and you should be able to find me. Oh, there's V. V should be joining us. Come on, V. Get over here, V. With T. What? Where? No, that's not... Oh, you're talking about the mate. No, this is not wheat tea. I wish. It would be more interesting. No, it's just plants. But not the psychoactive plants, unfortunately. So yeah. Let's go to Paint Train. It's called yerba mate. It's like drinking tea. I'm a yerba mate enjoyer. I'm not your average coffee fan. I'm an average yerba mate enjoyer. No tengo idea, Sebastián. Ese que está en la descripción. What is that cup called? I don't know. I call this mate all by itself. I don't have a name for the exterior shell. Yeah, this is the mate, and the yerba mate is what it's inside. What is your CPU? It's all in the description. All the specs are in the description, guys. Don't forget. Sí, Cristian, pero está en Game Pass, así que cuando salga va a estar en Game Pass. No need to pay. You have Game Pass. Chimarrão. Yeah, in Brazil it's called chimarrão or something like that. Okay, we're back into the game now. 100 FPS. Hell yeah. Oh man, smooth as butter. I have a 144Hz monitor now, guys. So, yeah, I can feel the 100 FPS now. Holy hell, that's so silky smooth. Why didn't I get a 144Hz monitor before? I don't know. The thing is, keeping the 144Hz. No, it's not that inside. It's called yerba mate. I wish it was that, but it's not. I'll heal. Let's heal myself. Left for that 3, but without the 3. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so those stutters that you notice there, guys, CPU, they seem to be like CPU related. Because as you can see, the GPU usage drops there. On DX12, that doesn't happen as much. And usually the frame times are more inconsistent, so yeah.
We need to stop written access.
Oh, sorry, friendly fire, sorry.
That means taking out George Washington
That's probably
Bridge.
smart,
We cannot
right?
wait for those caught on the other side. Hope one out.
Which 144Hz monitor did you get? Oh, that's a good question. It's a ViewSonic IPS 1 millisecond thing. I mean, considering what's 144 IPS 1 millisecond, it was like $300 in my country, which, sorry, $290 in my country. In general, that is a price for a 60Hz monitor here, so I was pretty surprised with the price. I think nobody bought them, so I took the chance and got it. It's 24 inches. And man, the colors are so nice. I never owned a 144Hz IPS panel. And I have to say, after trying out TN panels at 144, I cannot go back to TN. IPS just looks so vibrant. I don't know, it's wonderful. I'm going to look it up after this, but... What do you think of... I don't know what that is, Taclamen. Bueno, Nexito, muchas gracias por estar. Saludos desde Uruguay, hermano chileno. There we go. It's down.
You did pass basic training, didn't you?
So yeah, as you can see, Epic settings seems to be working okay. The thing is, when you get to the CPU demanding moments, well, the CPU is going to suffer. The GPU is not going to be utilized at its maximum potential. That's coming up later in this map. Still, if it's 1440p, no, this is 1080p actually. So for me, it was a good price because I don't usually play at 1440p. I mean, I have a 1650 Super as my daily driver.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, 1080p for me is fine. I don't need 1440p as of right now. 1080p for me, more than enough. No need to go higher.
Need more ammo here.
Was that just a shadow?
There you go, fire. Got a beta K2, and I think setting medium to high looks great enough. Yeah, I agree. Medium to high, I think is the best of both worlds. We're going to keep it on high though. Let's go for high. Yeah, high should look good enough, still perform fantastically well.
Need that.
Again, high I think is good enough. Looks decent.
Ammo here.
And now that I can see over 60 much more easily, I might as well take the advantage, right? hello there.
Reloading.
Yeah, 1080p is the best resolution. Yeah.
Cover me. Reloading.
Especially at 24 inches. 24 inches, I think it's a perfect resolution. I don't need more pixels per inch, thanks. And the performance is good on 1080p, so.
Wonder what's in here.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man, that shit hurts. What have we here?
Careful of the birds. Well, they're gone. And now, guys, this is the part that is going to be CPU limited. So be ready. If you're on DX11, that happens. I run this at 100 or so with my 3060 laptop on Epic. Makes sense. Especially now that this game has DLSS. You should be able to go even further than 100 FPS.
Doesn't look like we're going around, so how about over?
Oh, I was already dead. I love that the bots are protecting me. Even the bots are doing its job. Yeah, the bot is protecting me, but the other guys are doing what they have to do, so thanks guys. Thanks for joining me. So here's the CPU intensive part coming. So you have this effect here, filling up the sand. And a lot of enemies coming through, so it's going to drop GPU usage, like before, as you can see there. GPU below 80%. Although it's doing better than before, so maybe they tweaked that, I don't know. Yeah, now it's not as bad. Interesting. The first time I ran this part, it was dreadful. It was like 30 frames per second. Okay. I can now comfortably recommend DX11, I guess, over DX12 on this game. Totally no, haha, doesn't do anything for me on 1080p for some reason. What do you mean? Oh, on DLSS you mean? Have you tried the DX12? Maybe on the 3060 it's a better implementation. Considering it's a new card, I mean.
Take a vacation.
Maybe it's a DX12 only feature, DLSS in this game, I don't know. I was able to play with DLSS on other games on DX11, so... yeah, maybe it does something if you go for DX12. How do I get this game? It's coming next week, the open beta for everyone on Thursday, I think. So you have to get a beta key somehow. I used to have, but I already gave them away.
Need this.
Sniper rifle here.
Let's go this way. So yeah, you either need to get a beta key or wait for next week, that is open to everyone.
LMG here.
Come on, move it.
But yeah guys, so far, I would say high settings is the way to go on this one. Looks good, performs over 60 all the time, pretty smooth. It is game CPU heavy, usually in the part that I played a moment ago, when there was a lot of enemies. Yeah, in that part it can be quite CPU demanding, but the CPU doesn't get maxed out, so not entirely sure what part of the CPU is using there. Seems to be multi-threaded, but at the same time it requires some single-threaded power to work properly, on the X11 I mean. So I'll call it more GPU bound, but overall it runs well, so you don't need a strong GPU to run this game. Let's go.
Damn, we made it.
Okay, good job, comrades. Now, just for the fun of it, I'm going to lower everything to the lowest. Yeah, this is the non-super 1650. 1650 super should be slightly faster, but that's about it, like 10 frames ahead maybe. So I'm ready. I'm going to put the game on low just to see how much FPS we can take out of it. Maybe I should do the X12 for 144 Hz, but hey. So let's try 144. So trying over 100 FPS. Because you know, now I'm a PC Master Race thing. Weapons sound lame and feel weak. Well, the thing about the sound, I agree about that. But then the feel of them, I think they feel fine. They don't feel super punchy, I agree with that, but they are satisfying to use. They don't feel super powerful though, yeah. But they control pretty well, so I'll give them that. They don't feel super powerful, but they control well. That's something that Left 4 Dead 2 does super well. The guns in Left 4 Dead 2 are super loud and punchy. Especially the M16, I think it was. On Left 4 Dead 2, man. I remember that. It was super loud.
That was fun.
Talking about M16, here it is.
Should be able to get over the bridge safe.
Yeah, I gotta... Oh, I don't need to heal yet.
Wow.
I'll see if I can find a pistol. Doesn't seem to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's keep it like that. I love that the bot is just waiting there. Lower the volume for M16 and AK in Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, exactly. In Left 4 Dead 2 I need to lower my volume to play with those guns. They're super loud and punchy. So yeah, in comparison to this, yeah. Weapons in this game, in comparison to Left 4 Dead 2, don't feel that powerful.
SMG here.
Yeah, we're too loud. But still, guns in Left 4 Dead 2 felt super powerful in comparison to guns here, but the game controls so well that I don't mind it so much.
We cannot delay. Do you copy?
Need to move.
Okay, so far so good.
Ready up. Trouble's coming.
Okay, those are dead somehow. What the? Oh. I went too Rambo on this one. At least I have healing items.
What the hell, Holly?
Yeah, but at 100 FPS, this feels so much smoother. Makes sense. I mean, more than double the frame rate. But yeah, the fast-paced nature of this game makes it more satisfying at 144. I ended up modding Left 4 Dead 2 weapons after, well, thanks to the workshop. Yeah, that's something that this game is going to miss. It won't have any mods.
Hope this is
That's
row
super
for two.
lame.
We're at George Washington Bridge and we're very popular at the moment. Over.
Okay, I'm waiting for V to come. Come on, V. You got this. I covered your ass. Oh, never mind. I'm not covering my own ass. Oh, there you are. I need some help on that or an advice. Sometimes my GPU drops to 0% usage when I'm playing those that on Red Dead 2 and Apex Legends. Do you know what could be the problem? Well, make sure that your RAM is on dual channel, first of all. And then, what CPU do you have? That's important.
Fine now.
You got space, got a medkit.
Because Left 4 Dead 2 can be pretty taxing on the CPU as well. Especially in the major city areas. Oh no, there's two of them.
Friendly fire.
You okay?
Alright. Rambo, no way back. Hell yeah. Well, I can free myself. Interesting. That's something that is not on Left 4 Dead 2. I could free myself from the sticky enemy thing. That's cool. Although I think it's limited to... Oh, it was an item. I had an item that allowed me to do so. Okay. Yeah, no, bad idea. Bad idea. Too many of them.
Give me a minute.
Come on, bot. Do something useful. Useful. Ugh.
Thanks,
Good to be back again another day. Yeah, same, Chelsea. Chelsea 18. Okay. It's a beta, guys. It's a beta. Yeah, I'm getting the boomer. I still call them the Left 4 Dead 2 names because I cannot help it. It's just so... what I'm used to. Oh no! Ugh. God. Yeah, that one is a big tank. Melee animations seem kinda lame. Yeah, they don't have the punch. They don't feel you don't feel strong with melee on this one. Feels like kinda like I'm moving a feather around the screen. Yeah, probably because I have camera motion on 0%. I think that's why. And we failed, that's fine. Failure sometimes leads to success after some time. So I'm going to enable now the camera wobble thing. So the camera moves like that. I lowered that because in general it makes me sick. So let me see where that is. Or am I confusing it with another game? Oh, there it is, I think. No, it isn't. I confused it with some other game, I think, then. Yeah, the camera motion... Oh, there you are. Camera motion strength. I'll put it at 100. I dislike usually when the camera moves a lot. Yeah, I can see now the wobble. Let's see if that changes the animation. Okay, yeah, it was that. That's why the melee was feeling kind of lame. Look at this. You see that kind of movement that the camera does when I hit with the melee attack? I had the camera wobble disabled. Camera wobble. The camera what? What is it called? The camera motion strength on 0 because it makes me kind of sick. So yeah, if you use it like that, it's pretty lame. So if you want things to feel punchy, enable that option. Keep it on 100. By default, it's on 100, so...
You shot me! Well, watch where you park yourself. Gear up.
So yeah, by default, it's on 100%. See? Maybe the guns feel better now. Oh yeah. What the hell? I should have kept it at 100. Yeah, I'm starting. Don't worry. I'll get there. Let me get my M4. And let's put a scope on it. Because why not? Now I'm playing at 100 FPS. I can snipe stuff from a mile away.
Well, anyone got any better ideas?
There we go.
So what say we get our sweet little patooties across that river?
I like that the bot is going Rambo style.
George Washington Bridge.
It's adapting to my playstyle.
Need to move.
Okay, go check. Yeah, DDr4 is pretty dated, yeah. 8 cores and 16 threads, that tells me nothing.
Gotta reach the transport.
Go check it and let us know. We can help you.
Gotta hurt.
You're in big trouble when we get the bullets back in the sky.
Yeah, with the camera motion it feels a lot more punchy. I like that. Should have kept it on from the get-go.
Patch! Over there!
The power of M44 at 100 FPS. Yeah, I'm now hitting stuff. I'm now doing headshots. Although I wish I had less of a magnification, if that's a word. There you go. Dead.
Oh shit! My bad.
Thanks, ZOTAC33. How are you doing, man? I was looking at your comments yesterday. You're one of the people that has the most hearts in my comment section. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for being so nice. And someone's behind me.
I've got you, Mom.
I got you, Mom.
Thanks, hon.
Okay. Get away from him. Open crate. I'm doing fine, Balek. What about you? Doing fine? Oh, the speeder. Or whatever the name is. Stinger.
Bandages here.
Yeah, that difference. Oh, this is the thing that allows me to free myself from the enemies when they pin me down. Okay, cool. And the bot is doing nothing. The bot is like existing. Come on, keep existing, please. Okay, I'm going to go even lower now. I'm going to lower the resolution scale to 71.
Need to patch this up.
So 71% resolution.
Mom's down.
Need to patch myself up.
Sorry, I was trying to change some stuff.
I thought you were trained to use that.
Yeah, so definitely it looks worse, but I'm trying to see if I can maintain over 100 consistently while lowering the resolution that low. Still looks good though. Things into the distance, yeah, kinda break. CAA. Yeah, we don't have enough CPU power for 144, at least not on the X12. Yeah, the CPU is lagging behind. Although it's still not at 100%, so we might need to try DX12 for this one. Maybe your GPU is going bad if it drops to 0 FPS, to 0%. No, it's usually CPU related. Okay, that DDR3 RAM, is it on dual channel? That's super important. If it's not on dual channel, then that's how. That's probably why.
I mean, we're not keeping score here, right?
Hey! That's where you're shooting!
Okay, guys, people playing with me, B and Daddy911. I gotta restart the game because I'm trying DX12 now. So apologies.
Watch where you shoot, man.
Answer please. Can I play on a 962 gigs? Yeah, sure. You should be able to do 1080p medium 60 frames or 40 to 60. So DX12, we'll restart the game now. So 1 second, guys, and somebody added me. Let's go. And now we're jumping back once more, but this time we're trying 144. Let's see how that goes. If you want 60 frames, do either high or epic. I already showed you how high does. Although epic looks better, it's marginally better. When you're shooting the enemy, I'd rather have more frames, really. Thanks, Mike. My RAM is 4 sticks at 4 gigs each. Server RAM. Okay. Then you shouldn't have an issue. Try deleting the drivers and reinstalling them. And if that doesn't work, try reinstalling Windows. If it didn't happen in the past, well, I'll send you a link. Try that out. That thing in the chat. You should be able to see the tutorial, how to delete the drivers. If that's not enough, consider reinstalling Windows. After a while, I'm going to do that on this PC. I'm going to delete Windows and reinstall it because it's been like 6 months since I did so, and Windows 10 is being pretty dodgy lately. Okay, so we're trying DX12 again, 71% resolution, just to have. Let's put it on 80 instead. 85, just to keep some extra frames. 85. Okay, 144. Good. Sure, let's accept the invite. I did that with DDU like 3 times. Then reinstall Windows. Although what you're saying on Red Dead 2 and Apex Legends kinda makes sense. I run into those drops in GPU usage in those games. As long as the game doesn't stop completely, it should be normal, I would say. So yeah. Anyway, guys, don't invite me, try to join me instead. And I'm going to lock the frame rate. Yeah, look at this. I'm getting like over 180 frames. Let's see once we get into the actual gameplay. So guys, instead of inviting me, just try to join me. I need 2 more people to get a full party going. So we start right away. I love that you can turn yourself on fire here. Is this Left 4 Dead 3? No, it tries to be, but it's not Left 4 Dead 3, unfortunately. Okay, Skip Daddy came back. Thank you. Thank you, Mike, for coming back. If one more of you wants to play with me, let me know. But try to do it now. Yeah, everybody's playing something. Yeah, let's start right away. I've been, yeah, an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, an hour and 45 streaming. Yeah, let's just continue into another part. Let's start in bad seeds. And we find one more player. YouTube needs support for 120 FPS videos live streams. Yeah, it would be nice, but I think it's not necessary, personally, because most people do not have a 144 Hz thing. So yeah. It would be welcome, but it's not necessary, really. And already there's, I mean, I'm seeing million subscriber YouTubers that are streaming at 30 frames per second, and I'm like, dude, I'm streaming at 144 FPS, sorry, 1440p resolution at 60 frames, and there are YouTubers with millions of subscribers playing games at 1080p 30 frames in a live stream. I don't know, that's kind of lame, but it was fun. Hey, Triangulum, yeah, Sherba Mate, yeah, exactly. Let's do the same I asked before. The Cleaner loves them M1911. Fights for his country. Keeps his First Amendment law going on. They have to update YouTube to do that, yeah. I mean, it's already taking a long time to process 4K footage. Imagine if it's 144. So yeah. Claro, criado mate y asado. Exactamente, Martín, aunque empecé a tomar mate hace 6 meses, pero sí. I'm now a yerba mate enjoyer. So I'm not trying to get over 100, I'm trying to get 144. Because, you know, now I'm one of those PC Master Race budget guys. Okay, more cards. Yeah, this thing with the cards has me a little concerned. They said that they are not going to be able to be purchased with real money, but we'll see how it goes.
Showing up in increasing numbers around Finleyville, and I think I know why.
Give me that
We've identified
scar.
what we believe is a major infected
Okay,
incursion point at the
and
old
better
Blue
ammunition
Dog
for my
mine.
pistol. Hell yeah.
Belisaro took a team out.
Oh yeah.
Last
Good
transmission
stuff.
we received
So
from
far I'm
them
getting
was that they were
200
approaching the
FPS,
mine,
so
but
DX12
facing
seems to
heavy
be easier on
opposition.
the CPU.
Why them and not us? I mean, mission.
But still, we're getting stutters like on
Someone that
DX11.
followed orders.
We're maintaining a higher frame rate more easily. I should have tested the same level, but we're going to skip to this one.
You want to earn mine again? Find out what
Yeah,
happened
it's over 120.
and seal Blue
It's
Dog
super smooth
mine.
now. So guys, if you're aiming for 144 or something like that, do the X12. I think it will be easier for your CPU, without a doubt.
Always the eager
So, yeah.
beaver to volunteer, huh?
My father might be out here. Bad news he may be. He's the only family I've got left.
So yeah, if you're trying to get high FPS, do DX12. DX11 is nice and all, but it has pretty high CPU requirements, apparently.
Hoffman! I'll kill you if you do that
So
again.
yeah. Anyway. 1080 Ti or 2070? Good question. I mean, maybe the 2070 because you have DLSS, you have RTX. You have less VRAM on the 2070, but at least you have DLSS, so that's a huge plus for me. If you plan on using any of that technology, 2070 without a doubt. Hey, Juanco Juan, ¿todo bien? Or
Cross country will save you
is
time
everything
on
well?
foot. Here's hoping you can drive back with Belisaro and the rest of his team.
Quizá las cartas sean compradas a puntos internos, sí, probablemente. But as I was saying guys, DX12 appears to be way better for the CPU, but it requires more GPU. So yeah, there are pros and cons. But so far it's way smoother for 144.
Reloading.
I'm not getting consistently 144, I'm into the 120 FPS range. But the GPU usage tests high more often, so that's good. What do you think about the 5700 non-XT? I don't know, I never tried it. But it should perform well. Definitely. I mean, the 5600 XT is still a great card in my opinion, so 5700 non-XT... I don't know how much VRAM it has, I guess 8 GB, if I'm not mistaken. But it should be faster than a 2060. Pretty easily, actually. It should be closer to 2070 Super. Depends on the game, of course, but between 2070 Super, So yeah, 5700. Oh no, the XT is closer to the super variant, so I would say, yeah, close to a 2070 maybe.
Going in.
So yeah, should be okay. Any like for Dota 2? I'm not a huge fan of arena things, so no, not a Dota 2 fan. I don't even play League of Legends, so Hell Station over here. Okay, thanks.
This seems pretty straightforward, right? I mean, what could go wrong?
Would be nice to heal myself a little.
I got a list.
Vulkan support or just DX12? Just DX12. DX11 and 12. There doesn't seem to be Vulkan on the works. I mean, they have DX11 and 12. Probably not necessary to for them to add Vulkan.
Do not hesitate.
It's nice for Linux and all that, but usually they don't keep that in mind. Sorry for friendly fire. Okay, that was weird. But yeah, if you are aiming for over 60, over 100, maybe do DX12 instead. Your CPU will say thanks. Es verdad que estará en Game Pass, sí, pero no sé si en Game Pass de PC. Eso es lo que me quiero fijar. Guys, this game will be on Game Pass, but I'm not sure if it will be PC's Game Pass as well. That's kinda what I'm trying to find out. I don't have a toolkit, so...
Hopefully something left.
What is better, Pentium G4560 or Ryzen 3 1200? Ryzen 3 1200. You got 4 real cores on that one. And some games on the G4560, due to the lack of AVX support, I'm not going to launch. I run into a couple of them. So the 1200 should be better overall. Okay, where is that nest? There you are.
Look, over there.
Bang, bang, motherfuckers!
I thought that was an exploding barrel, but it wasn't. Looks like kind of like Left 4 Dead. Yeah, I mean, it's in the name, right? They don't put a 4 in the name of this game just because they like that number. You know what? If Valve made Left 4 Dead 3, they should call it Left 3 Dead. So we know that it's Left 4 Dead 3.
Form up.
I mean, the name is just too perfect.
Think I like hanging around
Back
with
for
you
blood.
guys? Well, in this case, you're wrong.
Give away your PC. You're telling that to the guy that is trying to build a studio right now and sold a 2060 to be able to afford games. Although now I'm getting more games from developers, from publishers, better said. Developers do not give me games, those are the publishers. So I'm able to afford more stuff. So eventually I'm guessing I'm going to do a giveaway or something, yeah.
You won't take me without a fight!
But yeah, you're telling that to the guy that sold the 2060 to pay for a game.
Out of ammo!
For multiple games actually. But it's coming back later. And in the meantime, with part of that money I got the 1052 gigs and the 1030, so that's a big win for me. I'm able to do more budget stuff, now that nobody can buy GPUs. I can sponsor you if you want. Sure, I'll take it. As long as it's something I like, I'll sponsor it, sure, why not? If a company from software that I use tells me for a sponsorship, sure, I'll do it. As long as I really use that software, I will. But so far, no luck. I mean, if MSI came to me and said, hey, can you do a sponsorship with MSI Afterburner? I would say, yeah, sure, man. I use that every day. Okay, I'm not finding the other thing that we have to shoot. Maybe this way. Sponsor me, bro. Badly need money for a PC build. Yeah, the thing is, it's the other way around. I need a sponsor. It's not that I have money and I can throw it away for sponsors. No. I need money from sponsors to be able to keep doing what I do. In a bigger extent, I mean, if you want the 2060 back, well, if I get a sponsor, probably a 2060 will be back sooner than later. But as of right now, I sold the 2060, got a 1050, 2 gigs, a 1030, and I'm doing more videos so I can afford a 2060 again.
You ready? Let's kick ass.
And at the same time, I'm making the studio, so Perfect.
I'll take this.
I don't know, have OnlyFans. Oh yeah, I could make an OnlyFans. I could remove it from my GPUs and boom, OnlyFans confirmed.
Watch your line of sight.
Oh, sorry. That probably smarts, right?
Cover me. Reloading.
So as you can see, even in this part, my CPU is limiting my GPU. GPU usage below 80%. So yeah, still
Quit that
not 120
Or someone
consistently,
really gets hurt.
but it's over 100 FPS, so yeah. Anyway, so we finished this part and we finished the live stream. I've been 2 hours already. But it's been fun playing this game again on on cheaper hardware than I did yesterday. The game seems to be pretty scalable. Going to go back to high settings because you know. Okay, yeah, a lot better. Ah, my eyes.
Through here.
So 1080p high.
Going in. What the hell?
But as you can
Ollie?
see on DX12, I get more stutters
rejoin
on the
the
frame
others.
time
Cover me. Reloading.
when aiming for high settings. So if you're aiming for 60 again, DX11, you can crank up those settings. You get some big stutters, but nothing
It's your lucky day,
unplayable.
HR.
And if you're doing 100 FPS, well, DX12, so you get all that power back to your CPU. If your GPU can do DX12 and you're aiming for 100 FPS, well,
We're in trouble.
go for it. But if not, if you're aiming for 60,
Might
DX11.
hurt. Thank you.
Thanks for the heal, it's appreciated.
Nice. Sorry.
There you go. But so far I'm liking what I'm playing so far. It's a fun game.
Knew we could.
I'm just kind of concerned about the future.
Knock it off.
Okay, completed. Thank you guys. I'm going to finish now the game. It's been a blast, really. Imagine playing this with people you actually know in real life. That would be amazing. Shooting, super satisfying. Performance is fine. Again, my advice for you guys, if you're aiming for 60, do DX11. If you're aiming for over 100, that I tried just now, it was a blast on over 100 FPS. You can do so by use DX12 for 100 FPS. For 60s, do DX11. That would be a better choice. So yeah, let me check something super quick. So, I know that this game is coming to Game Pass, but I'm not sure if that includes Game Pass for Game Pass on PC. So let me check something super quick. Back for Blood. Okay. So Back for Blood devs on crossplay compromises and the Power Xbox Game Pass. Let's see. Game Pass. Game Pass. Yeah, I don't want the newsletter. From day one, many Xbox owners will have little excuse not to jump into the action. Yeah, but... Okay. But is this coming to the PC Game Pass or only console Game Pass? Day one on Game Pass. They're going kind of crazy, blah blah blah. I forget the numbers. Game Pass alone. Yeah, I don't know if PC Game Pass is included there. 20 Chrome tabs open. Thanks, Triangulum. I appreciate that. I already have Max for that. So yeah. Game Pass PC Reddit. Of course, we gotta look it up on Reddit. Okay. Offer will be coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC on launch day. Okay. What about here? Okay, as well as Windows 10 PC. Okay, so Back 4 Blood will be here on Game Pass. For PC as well, apparently. Interesting. If that's the case, then you don't have to pay $60 for Back 4 Blood. You can just get it on the Windows Store if you already have Game Pass. Oh, I don't have the Xbox. Hang on. I gotta see if I have the Xbox app to check that out. Can you accept my messages on Instagram? No, I don't have messages enabled for Instagram. I already stopped using it. Really, kind of a pain to use it. Alright. What game to play next? I don't know, maybe I will play Payday 2 on my own. Do you like the Xbox app? Not now. Yeah, I don't like this app at all. Let's see, Back for Blood. Yeah, no, still not here, but it kind of makes sense. The game is not out yet, so coming soon. Yeah, in the coming soon games for PC, I'm not seeing Back for Blood. I don't know. Kind of skeptical. I'm not sure if it's coming for Game Pass PC. I don't know. Anyway, I'm doing fine, thanks, but I'm leaving now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this is coming to Game Pass on PC as well, well, it will be pretty easy. Just have a Game Pass, do not pay $60, and you should be good to go. I have a Game Pass and the app on PC is lacking. Yeah, the app for PC is dreadful, yeah. But I like but you can use the Microsoft Store. If you want to play your Game Pass games without installing the app, just look them up on the Microsoft Store. As you can see here, Standard Edition Forza Horizon 5, which is coming on November. What the hell, I can install it? I doubt it. Available November 9th. Yeah, no. If I press install, it will say not available yet. Let's see. But as you can see, you can install it from here. What the hell, it's downloading Forza. Okay. Bye you. You will be missed for 6 hours. Thanks. No, I'm not making videos until Tuesday, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, 10 megabytes. Let's play. Yeah, it was only a placeholder. But as you can see, your Game Pass games. Oh no, you're at the limit of the number of devices. As you can see, it's kinda, yeah, no. See you later, guys. Love you all. Thanks for watching. And the beta will be open for next week, so maybe we're going to play together outside of the live stream, of course. So add me on Steam if you haven't already. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Next stream, I do not know. We'll see. See you later. Love you all. Thank you. See ya. Good night, good morning, and good afternoon.